Hey, what's going on, guys? Susan HD here. Today I'm going to cover some Black Ops 2 information that you may not know, or you may know it. I don't know, I'm just finding out about this, and I'm just really reading up about it now. So if you already know it, just still hit the video with a like, just for the fact that of me taking the time to research this and get it to you guys. Today we're going to be covering the score streaks. They have changed it from point streaks, and as well as from kill streaks, from Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3, to now calling them score streaks. And it plays a heavy role with kills and objective points. They really want to have a heavy role on you playing the objective, PTFO, play the fucking objective, and you're going to get more points if you do an objective, object like planting a bomb, capturing a flag, all stuff like that. You'll get more points, from actually getting a regular kill in a non-kill type, like search and destroy. If you got a kill, you would get more points for playing a bomb, obviously, than getting a kill. Alright, jumping into here, there's some that are obviously already here, and there's some that are going to be new ones. The very lowest one right now is 325 points, and that is the RCXD that is making a return. And of course, that is a remote-controlled car packed with explosives. Coming in the second spot, 375 points is your standard UAV, and that shows enemies on the minimap. You have the Hunter Killer, which is, to all my knowledge, is new to this game, and is 400 points, and is an airborne drone that seeks out and destroys the nearby target. So they have changed it to Hunter Killer, but traditionally it sounds like, a Predator missile. 450, you have the standard care package, which airdrops a random score streak. At 475 points, you have a counter UAV, which is normal. It temporarily disables enemy radar. At 500 points, you have the Guardian. It protects microwave field, which stuns and impairs the enemy. And you probably saw that in the multiplayer preview. That was the one that was kind of like the sonar beam thing that kind of slowed them down and, kind of impaired their vision. At the, I don't even know what spot we're at right now. The 525 points is a Hellstorm Missile. It's an air-to-surface missile which can be scattered into a cluster bomb while falling. That sounds crazy. I don't know how that's going to play in. Maybe, you pick a location for it to drop, and then it kind of expands from that location and drops in a kind of in a radius around where you picked for it to land. I don't know if you're gonna be able to control it. I don't know if it's gonna be like an airstrike where you just call it in and then it kind of scatters in a different radius around that area you picked. I don't know how that's gonna play out. At 550 points, you have the Lightning Strike, and that is a coordinated lightning strike on 3 locations. So this is sounds like the typical mortar team strike from Black Ops, where you pick 3 locations for mortars to drop out of the air. At 600 points, you have the Death Machine. So this is no longer going to be a Black Ops random care package kill streak. This is going to be an actual score streak that you can pick, and you can get every game if you, of course, get enough points for it. You have 650 points, you have the standard Sentry Gun. It's an automatic Sentry Gun which can be remote controlled. You have 700 points, you have a War Machine. And this is a grenade launcher with rapid semi-automatic firing. And, this is kind of like a grenade launcher that I guess it's more powerful than normal noob tubes. Because, far as I've known, noob tubes have been taken out of the game. So the only way for you to get a noob tube would be to get 700 points for a score streak reward. At 725 points, you have the Dragonfire. It is a remote-controlled quad rotor with a lightweight machine gun. And that was the thing you've seen in the multiplayer preview, with kind of little drone that had the turret on it that was flying around mowing everybody down. So, you've already seen kind of some footage of what that looks like. I'll put I'm going to put pictures of all these different score streaks in the video. 800 points is an AGR. It is an airdrops an autonomous ground robot that searches for and destroys enemies and can be remote controlled. So this kind of sounds like the assault drone from Modern Warfare 3. It seems it's going to play out like that. Hopefully it isn't as overpowered as the other assault drone, because in my opinion, assault drones are very difficult to take down. Of course, you gotta get a lot of points to get it, but if you do randomly get it from a care package, it is hell to try to kill it. At 850 points, you have a stealth chopper. You call in a stealth chopper which does not appear on the enemy's minimap. So this is pretty cool. I don't know how it's going to play out, if the voiceover people are going to be, how they announce the score streaks that are coming in and all the stuff that happens. I don't know about, I know it says it's not going to be on the minimap, but hopefully if it's a stealth helicopter, it won't be announced when they call it in. So you're not going to really know until you're getting mowed down, because a typical attack helicopter in Modern Warfare 3, when it gets called in, you see it on your minimap, and you hear it, and you get a little text. So you really get preparation to get inside a building if you don't have blind eye, and you're able to get away from all this havoc and get away from the shooting before it even happens. At 900 points, you have the orbital VSAT. It shows enemy both position and direction on the minimap and cannot be shot down. So this is the typical Blackbird from Black Ops. You can't shoot it, you can't see it. It shows their direction and a non-stop enemy position of them. So Blackbird, recon drone, advanced UAV, all that kind of stuff rolled in, same style thing. At 1,000 points, you have an escort drone. Get a personal air support from an escort drone. So this kind of sounds like the AH-6 from Modern Warfare 3. It's a personal helicopter that flies around with you and shoots enemies around you. Hopefully it's not put on the minimap, because again, the problem with an AH-6 is, yes, it's awesome that you have this air support above you, but people who have blind eye can pretty much home in on your position, because AH-6 is on the minimap flying right above you, so everybody knows where you are pretty much, and you don't have that much cover if you're in a building. At 1,025 points, you have a Warthog. Halo reference there. Jet aircraft that provides close air support with several strafe runs. So this is kind of like a strafe run, but instead of a helicopter, it's a jet. So it seems like a more fast-paced strafe run. Hopefully it won't be taken out with just 2 Stinger missiles. At 1,050 points, you have the standard EMP systems. Temporarily disables enemy electronics. That's a normal thing that's coming back from, pretty sure Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if Black Ops had it. At 1,150 points, you have a Lodestar. This is a lace missile, targets remotely from a Lodestar. This is kind of like the, I don't know if you ever played Campaign on Halo, but it's kind of like you have a little remote control, and you kind of laser down points for it to shoot. And when you laser, you confirm it, and, you know, airstrikes or whatever comes down, and it shoots wherever you aim. So if you're in a building, and say you're by, say you're playing Search and Destroy, and you're by A, and you can see B, and you see him planting, you laze on B, boom, airstrike comes down on B, he's done. At 1,200 points, you have the VTOL, VTOL warship, and be a gunner and a powerful warship. This is basically like the chopper gunner. Hopefully they bring back the chopper gunner style from Black Ops, where you have the cool looking guy sitting in front of the Gatling gun. Don't really like the black and white thermal vision thing. At 1,275 points, you have the K9 unit, and this is just your standard attack dogs. They're coming back from Black Ops. That's awesome. I love my puppies. At 1,400 points, you have the Swarm. Call in a swarm of lethal hunter-killer drones that search and destroy enemies. Now, I've heard a lot about this. You can also see kind of a speck of it in the multiplayer preview. It is the thing where it just shows 1,000 birds up in the air and they're all flying down. Now, I don't know how it plays in of if all of them come down. I don't know if just some of them. I don't know how many actually come down to the ground. So hopefully it's not all of them, because if you've seen some footage of it, there is a crazy amount of things coming down. And it'd almost be crazy if they all came down, because the game would be laggy. The game would be just completely destroyed. And pretty much anyone who got this would be like an automatic full team killer. So hopefully they kind of play that out and balance it out so it keeps it even. But anyways, guys, this is the score streaks for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. The multiplayer score streaks are going to be in the game. These are confirmed. So if you like this, go and drop a like on the video. Subscribe for more Black Ops 2 information. My next video, I'm most likely going to be doing perks. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, it's been Suicide HD. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.
God damn it.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also, if you can go and show me some appreciation for as much work as it does take to put together a video like this, go and hit the like button below the video. Also, if you'd like to see more Black Ops 2 information and gameplay, go and hit that yellow subscribe button in the top right of the video. Awesome video you may have missed. The left video is a face-off trolling in Modern Warfare 3, and the right video is a mystery video. So go and click that and see where it takes you. Anyways, guys, it's been Suicide HD. Peace.